All right. Good morning. We are here. Trying to get everything set up here. Still getting everything set up. What's up, Chilton? Good morning. Kind of a weird morning here. Got this huge gap in the chart here. So I don't really know what to expect, whether we should be just looking for longs or no. It kind of seems like what we probably should be doing there. So let's see what happens. Well, the Asia low is, let me see. Yeah, well, you're right. You are right. Did the ES take the Asia low or not? I guess would be the question. Let's look at the ES. You did not. So the ES did not. Just trying to see if we got any like equal highs or anything like that. I want to trade. Good morning. Morning, Dark Water. Interesting area here. Kind of like triple equal highs there. Darcy, good morning. There's no clear entry for me here. Long. I think we probably run through the 95s, but the problem is there's nothing clear. Not really anything clear. What's up, Paul? So we'll see. Where's everybody at today? Everybody just decided not to trade today. I don't really see anybody live. I don't see Tom live. or Cammy. A little strange. I don't know if the codes are still working or not as far as like 90% off. Let me look. Well, is it just not moving? William Mitchell, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Let's go. Let's go. Most of Europe has holidays. Oh, does it, Marco, today? I didn't know that. Maybe that's why no one's live. I'm leaving for vacation this morning anyway, so like as soon as I'm done trading. So I'm leaving myself for vacation. Let me see. I don't know. It could be just me want to trade. I got my stuff kind of packed up. Let me check my audio. Hello. Let me turn it up a little bit. Hello. Anybody else having problems hearing me? I don't know. It could be me. Like I said, I got the audio kind of turned somewhere in the middle there. I try to speak up a little bit. What's up, Riley? JH, good morning. Loud and clear, says Chilton. Yeah, I don't know. Some people say I don't sound that loud. I'm not sure why that's the case, but should be okay. Yeah, time change for London, as far as I think, McLovin. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't London spring forward this weekend, and now they're it should start at 3 a.m. Eastern? I mean, is that correct? That's what I understood to have happened, but maybe I'm wrong. So it should be starting at 3 a.m. Eastern now instead of 4. As far as I know. Although if it's a bank holiday, we may not get much movement, so it may just be hanging out, which that's fine too. There will be no New York stream today as I will be traveling, so yeah, that's the thing, McLovin. You have to keep up with it, otherwise I did it the first day of the spring forward for the US, where I got up at 3 a.m. and I was like, man, that was a trash session. Like, the market barely moved. And then I realized, I was like, oh, we sprung forward, but they didn't. So yeah, I could understand how that could happen. It's one of those things. Yeah, British summertime started yesterday. Perfect. Lou, good morning. But yeah, no New York stream today as I'll be traveling. But we will have. I'll still do London this week, Monday, Wednesday, and then we'll do New York Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. but I'll be traveling today as soon as I'm done with this. So even if there's no trade to be had, at least we'll hang out for an hour or whatever, and then I'll ride out. So one way or the other. Oh, yeah, I was checking those codes. Yeah, it looks like the 90% off is no longer a thing. It no longer works. Which we kind of knew that was going to be the deal there. 83% off is what they got now. 83%. Let's get this updated. So Bulenox now has the 83%. Apex still has the 80% off in 1 day pass. So that's cool. Did everybody enjoy their weekend? Do anything cool this weekend? We had Easter this weekend. It was fun. We did a little Easter egg hunt. Maverick's birthday was also this weekend. He turned 1. Well, technically on Friday, but he turned 1 years old. So we celebrated that. And my other daughter turned 13 last Wednesday. So it was a good weekend. So our equal highs up there at 95. We have the Asia low down there at 63. I'm not quite sure which way it wants to go first. Could do either. There's like 4 equal highs up here at 95. So I'm not sure. Ideally, we'd want to wait. If we kind of push above the VWAP strong here, then I'll take a risky long to try to get that run into the 94s. But otherwise, we'll still just kind of be looking for a short for a run through the 63. We had that big move up right there at open yesterday, which I was kind of expecting a move because we had news on Friday, but no ability to trade it. So I was kind of expecting some sort of a move in one direction or the other. But I wasn't in front of the computer to be able to take it. Any of you guys capitalize on that move up there? Um, I don't know. ES kind of looking like it's going for those equal highs there too. It has kind of triple equal highs up at kind of the 90 or the 329.75 area. So we'll see here. You long the Russell at 2610, 2160. Let's go. If we do take an entry, we'll probably go half size. Just because, like some of you have mentioned, it's a bank holiday, so you kind of want to take it a little bit easy here. Don't want to do anything too crazy. All right, starting to push up. What's up, Muhammad? I don't want to just jump in here. I want to see this candle kind of close above the VWAP there. And we'll try to get some sort of a pullback entry here. I may have to just jump in. I don't want to just jump in. I'm trying to be a little more conservative. Thinking like something like this. The only thing I don't really like is the ES ran those equal highs kind of already. So we'll see here what happens. I mean, we did put in a higher low. We did shift structure. I think I'm going to take that off. I'm going to see how price reacts here. If it comes back and tests the VWAP, leaves a gap here, then maybe we'll take it. But this could just be a push up, just to kind of I was going to say it could just be taking some stops, but man, this is awfully close to that 95 now. I don't want to feel like I have to force anything either here. Yeah, it's one of those things, McLovin. It's like, I think it runs through the 94s, but all right, we'll take it. See if we can run through the 94s there at least. We'll be able to lock in some profit and then see if we can move higher there. Like to at least pick up 5 handles here. We'll see though. If we get above this swing, I'll probably go break even stop. And just see if it'll run. It's probably going to lose momentum here though. What's up, Jen? I'm not going to give it very much rope here, guys. Not going to give it very much rope. So we're going to watch it closely here. If it doesn't start to just push right through there, then we're just going to kill it. I'll probably give it like a 5-point stop here. 94. Let's go, Riley. Oh. Yeah, it's just kind of what I was concerned with, just buying and then it just stopping. Possibly turning back down. ES is at a pivot, so at the 30. I don't actually have my trading view chart up. To see where the pivots are on trading view. Let's go. Nice job, Jen. Appreciate you. We appreciate you. Hopefully we have some sort of sale announced this week. I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not going to give this thing a whole lot of rope this morning, so it's going to have to go here pretty quickly, or I will be just chopping it off. Because I do feel like it's kind of a chase. Well, it is kind of a chase. We know that. It is a chase. It's the proper term. All right, I'm going to go break even now because I want this thing to just go here if it's going to go. Yeah, and I'm okay with that. It's just I want it to just spike right through there if it's going to, and it's just not. It's not going. I think ultimately it does go, but I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze there. It's not really. Not the cleanest. Obviously, if you took the 30-second long down here, then that's different, but I don't want to give it too much room here. I don't want to, give much back. So I feel like it should have went if it's going to go, but we are right there in a day where who knows which way it's going to go. What's up, Oracle? Taking the dog out this morning. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Oracle's either taking the dog out or he just left Taco Bell. I don't know which. I need to open my trading view. You had to shit. Oh yeah, that was the other option. I didn't think of that one. That's the other option. As you get older, that'll happen more and more, right? That's what I tell myself. I don't know why Trading View does this to me lately. All right, we're signed in. You have surgery on your shoulder in exactly a month. That sucks. You'll be fine, Riley. What are you having, like rotator cuff or something like that? Oh, so we are at a pivot on the Nasdaq as well. Torn labrum. All right. Yeah. One thing that people don't realize about shoulder surgery is like how limited you are, especially with that arm while you're in recovery. Pretty limited. Yeah, I think a torn labrum's probably less than a rotator cuff or whatever. I guess we should say a smaller surgery. See, I should have marked this out already. I think we hit this. think we kind of sweep. I think we sweep these, tap into this, and then maybe we could look for a short. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. I just didn't like my entry there. I should have taken it for that burst through the VWAP if I was going to take it there. But this kind of makes a little more sense to me. Tap into that area up there, sweep those equal highs, and then can look for a short back down to the 63s maybe. Hard to wipe with that arm at the moment for a month. Yeah, probably. You have to use the alternate. So there it goes now. It's kind of a bummer, but it's just, I mean, when you're in a bad entry like that, I don't want to give it much room, right? Like, too bad right now. Yeah, you got to get the surgery. I mean, if it's popping out a joint, that ain't going to feel good either, right? So here's my idea for the trade. Sweep these equal highs. Tap into this 2-minute, 3-minute fair value gap, or 5-minute, sorry. And then we inverse this 3-minute here on the way back down. Could probably just use we could use the 3-minute. Inverse this on the way back down, and we can short heavy into 63 from there. So there we go. And it might want to just continue higher, and if it inverses this, then that's kind of our line in the sand, our last line of defense here. So it kind of sucks that we did kill that trade, but it's just one of those things. I felt like I gave it enough time, which would, when you're trading like this, when you're taking a trade like that, you almost have to just trust it 100%. And if you don't, having problems again, I wouldn't want to do that. If I knew we were at a pivot, I might have given that a little bit more time. We'll see. And if I had taken less size, I actually took 2 contracts there instead of 1. 1 would have been the way to go, most likely. I just didn't want to risk $500 on that entry. That's what I was doing. What's up, Rodion? To be honest, I don't really expect us to get through this gap. Why is it pumping? I mean, we had those triple equal highs on the 1-minute Rodion at 95. So we scroll back here. I mean, right here you had actually quadrupled triple or whatever quad highs right here at 94.75. So I think that's why it's pushing back up. If I had to guess, it could just want higher prices, right? I mean, we did have a 100-point move there at open plus yesterday. Just whoop straight up. So could just want higher prices. That's possible. Pivot 619 and 580. Could just want higher prices. I mean, I could be really aggressive here and short this gap, 94. That actually looks pretty tasty. We could short this gap here. So if we inverse that, we swept liquidity. We close below this gap. We'll see if the 3-minute stays open. 2 minutes clean here, though. We'll take one off at this volume imbalance at 85, and then maybe target that Asia low for a push down. It's probably what I'll do here. And watch this 3 minute. But I think the 2 minute makes the most sense here. So if this does close below, I'll slap a short. We'll take one off at this imbalance, which is only going to be 5 or 6 points, and then we'll target that 63.25 down there. So let's see. See if we get that or not. If it doesn't inverse this, then it just probably wants higher prices. But we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Let's watch the 3 minute. 3 minutes going to close, but with a small gap. So the 2 minute definitely looks the cleanest here. About a 5 handle stop there, not quite. I mean, technically, this will kind of be your silver bullet setup, if that's what you're looking for. You have a higher low here. Structure shift, left a gap. Of course, you guys know I don't really take those anymore, but if that's what you're trading, like I said, probably about a 55% win rate on that right there. So the idea there would be if we closed above this, the 04s as well, then this is probably just going to the 12s. So if we close above this here, then I would imagine we're just going to make new highs. Maxie just woke up and he got him some water. He said, "Oh, you're being too loud, Dad. Let me get up. Let me get up and give me some water." I have no idea, Rich. I believe so. I believe it opens up because I don't watch it, but I see, what's that guy's name from Topstep? He trades that during slow market sometimes. I can't remember his name. And what was Patrick talking? Was Patrick talking about him on Friday or Thursday saying he blew some accounts? What was that? What's that guy's name? Super nice guy. I can't remember his name though. Dakota. Yeah. Yeah, super nice guy. I think he trades that occasionally during that time. I commend him for trading during that time because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Probably for a couple of reasons. Lack of skill might be one. It's got to be pretty skilled to navigate, kind of the Asia market. Yeah, Patrick was saying, I think that's who he was talking about. I'm not 100% sure. He was like, "Oh, he blew his accounts. He's always talking shit about me blowing accounts, yada, yada, yada." So, not sure. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Let's go. If you do want to support the channel, once again, 80% off one-day pass for Apex is the thing right now. Still. So, yeah, you kind of a little swing there, yeah. I got to sign some forms on Apex. Let me do that now before I forget. Oh, yeah. I also need to do something else right quick. Let's do that as well. So I'm waiting for the 2 minutes to be inversed. And if it inverses, we'll take the short. I mean, if the 5 minute if it offers an entry, we'll probably take it, but I don't know that it'll offer an entry. What up, JX? Yeah, Apex. Well, the 80% off is supposed to come. It's supposed to end tomorrow, so I was expecting a 90% sell, if I'm being honest with you, on Thursday, but yeah, they didn't. They didn't do it, which is kind of disappointing. Happy Easter Monday to you as well, JX. I guess I forgot to send the last winner their money on Thursday. I really didn't spend very much time on the computer. Meter. Boom. US at Apex didn't do the 90% off. Now that sucks, Rich. Oh, Rips. Yeah, that's right. He was talking about Rips. You're right. You overdosed on chocolate Easter eggs? JX, we did take a $1,000 withdrawal on Bulenox. It has not hit my account yet, but I did take a $700 withdrawal on APEX or Topstep. Took a bad trade, Matt Scalper. Oh, Rips did. Yeah, that's who he was talking about. That's right. Yeah, so we got 1,700 in withdrawals last month, which is not, I wanted more than that. Oh, he was shorting the open like 10 Connies. Woo. I guess it happens, but man. I got to go in here and sign my contracts because I'm not activated. I didn't activate these yet. How do I sign? Right here? Oh, okay, there. Yeah, I didn't activate these other 5 yet. I'm going to wait for me to get a payout. I mean, we're very close to getting a payout this week. I said that last week. I didn't push the issue because I didn't think it made sense to push it last week. Like initially I was like, "Oh, I want 100% get to a payout last week." But then I'm like, the price action didn't make sense to push the issue, right? So I was like, why push it this week and blow accounts unnecessarily? And then there was one setup on Thursday that I liked, and I was going to take it on my PA account, and I accidentally took it on a non-PA account. And by the time I realized that we were up like 5 points, and so I just decided just to wait. But yeah, we're only like $400 away on a Buley, and then $500 away on an Apex to get a payout. So the idea would be at some point this week before the 5th would be nice to be able to go ahead and be able to request one of those. But obviously being on vacation kind of changes things because I'm not as comfortable trading on a small PC versus everything I got going here. So I'm going to be very careful this week. So if you don't see a lot of funded account trading this week, that will be why. Not saying I'm not going to trade them, but if it's not an A setup, I'm not taking it. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing, JX. That's why I'm signing now. I actually passed those on Thursday, so it's been more than 48 hours, but I just now signed them. So, it just slipped my mind over the weekend, but I just signed them. Sweet Owl, good morning. Yeah, 1,700, Matt Scalper. You are right. I like it. I mean, I'm happy with that. I wanted more. Like I said, I wanted more, but at the end of the day, like, like you said, money's money. So this month, I would like for my withdrawals to be equal to the affiliates or more would be ideal. But we'll see. So the goal this month for withdrawals will be $3,000. It's kind of like the low hanging fruit because, like I said, I got two accounts that are really close. Like this PA, I need $500 on. Right? We can take out $1,500 then. The other ones we need more. We need like $900. So, so one I need like 500 on, and then this Bulenox here. Not that one. This one I need 450. So if I can just hit those two, that'll put me at 2,500 for the month. Don't want to count my eggs before they hatch though. So still, you still got to win those trades. But still got to make a good trade because it could easily go the other direction. You pushed it in blue, tried to get to pay out 10 days. Yeah, that's the problem, Rich. Like sometimes, it's one of the hardest things to recognize as a trader, and I go through it too. Like, but one thing I have gotten better at is recognizing when price action or market conditions are not conducive to being successful for my style. And so I recognized that last week early on Monday. Monday, I pushed the envelope. We lost 2 PA accounts on Monday. And then Tuesday, I came into the day and I really evaluated the week. And I said, you know what? I think this week is going to be tough to trade. And so I was like, for those reasons, I don't see a reason to be aggressive. So I was like, if I see a nice setup, I'll take it. But if I don't, I'm not going to take it. So, yeah, Robert. I mean, it's the thing. Like, you got to recognize when the market sucks or when it's not, like I said, when it's not setting you up to be successful. And that's one of the hardest things to do. But that's one of the things I've noticed in my trading where I've gotten better at. Quickly recognizing this price action is not what I want to see. It's not what I want to risk. And then, we lost $1,000 on these accounts on Monday. All 3 of these express fundeds here. That's why they're in drawdown. Like, we lost $1,000. So, and that was kind of like, in retrospect, we could have probably stopped at 500. We were down $500, and that probably would have been the best stopping point. But, you continue to press the button. I didn't hate the trades that I took after I was down 500, but could have easily not made it as worse as I did. But so that's what I'm going to try to do this week is really, since I am going to be on vacation and kind of being, not to say I won't be comfortable. It's just, I'm going to be on like 2 small laptop screens as opposed to these 4 screens that I got here where I'm comfortable and I have everything where I like it, where I can see it. Like, I know the ES is up to my right. I know the 4-minute, the 1-minute, and the 3-minute and the hourly to my right. So, like, I'm not going to be able to have all that up at the same time while I'm on vacation. So, appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button, whoever did. I didn't get a notification, but welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. Let's go. Just crossed over 2,700 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. I think that probably by the end of next week, we should be able to push into 3,000. Like I said, streams are going to be shorter this week. We'll still be in the London on Wednesday for the normal stream, and today, obviously. Friday, London stream, maybe, but I don't have it scheduled yet, so I'm not 100% sure if I'll do it Friday. We'll see. We shall see. So we're just waiting, guys. If we inverse the 2 minutes to the downside here, I was short to the Asia low, 63. And if we close above on the 5-minute, then we'll try to long duck dong to the 12s. But those are kind of the only 2 options. I did take a small scalp. You guys can see $10. Very, very small. I got long like right in here. Looking for that run through the 95s. And, Yeah, I kind of shook myself out there. But, you know, hey, it was the safe play. I moved the stop sooner than I should have. I knew I should have waited for the break of this swing to move it, but we didn't give it quite enough time. I'm not mad about it because that was a chase. Could have easily been a loser. That's one thing you got to ask yourself, too, before you enter a trade is like, am I okay if this is a loser? And my answer on that one would have been no, because it would have been a complete chase, and I would have been mad at myself. So I was okay with moving the stop quickly there. I guess I didn't realize it was a holiday in the London area. I guess what we can do is we can go ahead, while we're sitting here and waiting, we'll get our final tallies on our revenue from last month. I know I already made a video on it, but obviously it wasn't the end of the month quite yet. So let's kind of see where we ended up at. Did have a few people still purchase, so appreciate you guys. And like I said, I try to share everything with you guys. The bonjour, Ludo. I hadn't seen you in a while, Ludo. Where you been? I try to share everything with you guys, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, and be fully transparent on my revenue there. We're naturally wired to look at the profit we will make, but we should always focus. Yeah, exactly. The risk is the important part. I struggle with that. I mean, just as much as anybody. I struggles with it. Do-do-do-do-do. 1K. I don't know. That must be the. Who are you talking about, JX? That wasn't me. I'm at 2,700. We're happy with the 2,700 though. We are happy with that. Is somebody else streaming that I don't know about? If they are, let me know. I like to watch it. I like watching other streamers. Like, yeah, it's just kind of fun. Keeps me awake sometimes. Keeps me awake. I like to be wide awake. I got about a 10-hour drive ahead of me when I leave here this morning. About a 10-hour drive. Yeah, I'm going to leave the state. We are leaving. We're going to Florida. Going to Fort Lauderdale. Going to do a fishing charter. And, yeah. A fishing charter. We got like an airboat tour scheduled. So it should be fun. Your 7-hour drive suck. 7 hours not too big, not too bad. Yeah, I-75 south. Yep. Oh, you lived in Tampa? My girlfriend actually she lived in Clearwater for quite a while. That's where one or two of the kids were born down that way. I think Patrick lives in Fort Lauderdale somewhere down there, doesn't he? Reach out to Patrick, tell him I want to go fishing. Patrick will say, "Who the fuck is this guy?" uh, I doubt Patrick knows who I am. Although he probably knows me from my other name, my other YouTube channel name, as I was in his chat quite often. Um, but obviously I went with a different name when I started streaming. So, as you do, the original Hooters. We got no reason to go to Hooters. Although the kids do like Hooters. They're little boys, 12 and 14, or wait. Yeah, because he'll turn 13 in a few weeks. They love to go to Hooters. They'll take their little friend. They'll invite one of their friends. Can we go to Hooters? Yep. Be careful I don't come back as a Forex guru. Nah. Dope. I don't know anything about Forex. I'll be the first to tell you. The funny thing, you briefly dated a Hooters girl. Nice. I had one prop firm reach out to me that was from Forex. I don't even remember who it was. And I was like, they were like, "We love your channel." I was like, "You didn't watch my channel. If you watch my channel, you know that I don't trade Forex. So you didn't watch my channel, first of all." So it's just some sort of pre-generated message or whatever. If you watch the channel, you know I don't trade no Forex. I am still watching the market, guys. I'm just doing other things while it's sitting here. All right. Anybody not watch my full transparency video that I posted yesterday? Trading automatic. Let's go, J Trades. Only trade FX with own funds and a reputable broker. Yeah, I've heard that. There was one firm that closed last week, right? One or two maybe last week closed. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, CFDs. Yeah, I think those are illegal here in the U.S., right? If I'm not mistaken. Frederick, I was just going to spoil it for you guys and let you know. So we finished the month at $4,610 in affiliate revenue, $1,700 in payouts, so $6,310. That's what we made last month. You have to minus about $750 from that because that's what I spent on activation fees and PA accounts or whatever, evaluations. So we did okay last month. I'm happy with it. We could probably, the idea this month is to make quite a bit more, but I would like most of the revenue this month to come from, or at least 50-50 to come from payouts. That would be nice. That way you feel like a trader, right? Good thing about Forex, you can trade with $10. Yeah, I have a friend of mine who only trades Forex, and I've tried to push him to futures, but he doesn't want to make the transition yet. So, Yeah, it was a milestone. We were looking. Our goal was 5,500. We hit 6,300. I mean, I'm happy with that. Without goals, you don't get anywhere in life. So we try to set a goal every month. So next month, $7,500 will be the goal. We'll try to make $3,000 to $3,500 of that from trading profits, and then, me, I guess, volatility also is kind of full transparent when it comes to affiliates and things like that. So, is he profitable? I don't really know, Frederick. He's really new at it, and so I don't know if he's profitable. I haven't spoken to him in a while. I actually thought about him yesterday, and thought about giving him a call, check up on him. So I'm not sure if he is or if he isn't. CFDs are illegal because they are just pieces of paper. Oh, I got you. Anyone who associated themselves with Easton and Angelo, I don't know who that is. But yeah, he trades. That's what he does. And I mean, you can't. If that's what he likes, that's what he likes. I just like the future space more. But I try to tell him, I've never traded Forex. I don't know. I mean, I've heard like the spread is worse, and that price can be manipulated and things like that. So Forex was your first love. I mean, that's the thing. You got to start somewhere, right? I mean, like I started in penny stocks, and it was like, you make $1,000 and you're like, woohoo. And then you lose that $1,000 the next day. So, I mean, which, I mean, it's the same thing can be said for futures, but I just like getting up and not have to look around for anything to trade. I don't like how we left these equal highs here. I mean, I'd like to take the short if we close below, but we left equal highs. Very tight range this morning. I realize now that it's a holiday, but what is about a 30-point range? 35. Forex not centralized? Yeah. Each broker determines the spread and price. There's no central. Yeah, that's the problem. I guess that's the reason why. So that's the reason why some of them are getting shut down or whatever. I guess. Made $30K in 2 weeks trading once you found out about the ease of getting into futures. Yeah, that's the thing, dope. It's like futures is nice and easy to trade, even with a cash account. So, yeah, it's not too bad, Frederick. It's more cyclical, and it really can't take off forever in either direction. That probably would make sense. That's the problem with futures. Especially Nasdaq, the old nasty. The volatility is there, right? The volatility is there. So I'll still be posting a video tomorrow afternoon I'm going to probably, I don't have a hot spot or anything, so I'm probably going to pull over at a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or something tomorrow morning and take my opening range trade. And we'll see if we have the balls to take it on one of these accounts that are close to payout or not. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We may not. Just in case it goes bad. And then Tuesday morning, if I stream, it'll be early. It'll be with you guys because we're going fishing at 7:30 in the morning. So 7:30 to 11:30. So if I do stream, it'll be either the afternoon or very early with you guys. So we'll see how it goes. You're on West Coast time, so you need to go to bed. Let's go. Appreciate you, dope. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Dope. You the man. All right, looking like maybe we just want to pump. We just kind of held up in this range here. So the idea for that trade I took earlier was fine. It's just, I don't know. I should have probably got in if I was going to take that trade for the close above the VWAP on the 3-minute right here. So that might be all we get into. I hate trading this session and not taking any entries for you guys, but like, if there's nothing there, there's nothing there, right? I don't want to chase anything, so I don't want to chase. Not the best idea for trades. Trade APA close to payout from Mickey D's. Yeah, Mad Scalper. You might be that. That could be right, and that's the problem I have. Right? It's like I went yesterday to buy a what do they call it? A hotspot. Yeah, I went yesterday to buy a hotspot, and they were just closed. So not right now, Frederick. I don't look at Corner Gold. Black Beauty Machine is in my chat a lot, and so if she recommends something, I'll usually take a peek at it, and sometimes I'll enter, but yeah, not typically. That's a way to put me in a bad mood. Yeah, no doubt about that, man. Scalper. The thing is, though, like with the opening range trade, I accept if it's so you kind of accept you're either going to make $300, you're going to blow the account, right? So you usually I like to take that trade with a 50K account. So like, let's just say I decide to take it. I'll probably use this Apex 50K here, which is only $100 in profit. You know, this PA. And a lot of people ask me, like, oh, how many accounts have you? Look, you can see we're at 106, 107, and we have had 27 funded accounts. So, I don't know. That's pretty close to 25%. And I do have 5 past, not that one. But I do have 5 of these past kind of waiting to be activated. I don't even know which ones they are. They're down here, I think. Oh, yeah, that is that one. Because these are just 25Ks. They're past. So technically we're at 32 PAs total with Apex and 100 and whatever that was. 107 attempts. So not great, but not the worst either. We do the best we can. Rich, if you want to see the opening range trade, check out Volatility Trading. It's a very similar trade to what Alpine is doing. Apparently, Volatility, from what I understand, and Alpine used to be friends, and I don't know if they're not friends anymore or whatever. But just to kind of give it to you guys, this is who I'm kind of following on that trade, Volatility Trading. So you can check Volatility out. He takes the trade every day, and he does it live. So basically, I just copy that trade. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I just copy the trade. And that's it. Now, I did it on my own last week, too, and I only took it 3 of the 4 days, and I was 3 out of 3 with it last week as well. So you can check him out. Exactly, Frederick. Look at that candle right there at 402, guys. Wow. Yes, JX, it does work. The problem is, so if you check out Volatility Channel, he's I want to say he's taken 4 payouts in 5 or 6 weeks using that opening range trade. So he's gotten the accounts funded, and he's taken 3 or 4 payouts in the last month, $2,000 each. He's trading probably 3 or 4 accounts total at a time. He just takes the opening breakout, Rich, yes. So you literally could just watch him. So, no, Apex doesn't care. Alpine literally takes it every day, and he's gotten paid from Apex every time with it. So, and also so has Volatility. They don't. Why do they care? Because why do they not care? Number one, you could blow your account. Pretty large possibility that you do. So, I might take a scalp here. Might try it. Just kind of, you see how it kind of spiked down right there when I took it. So, just want a little run into the VWAP here. I'm going to move my stop down once we hit this 85.50 area to break even, because I expect us to just run right through there. So once we kind of hit there, I'm just going to go ahead and move the stop to break even. I don't like my feel on this. So I'll take a little VWAP touch here. A little scalpy there for $100. We'll take it. That was pretty clean little action there. Oh, did he? No, you know, it is what it is. You're in short with 2 minis. Let's go, SK. Now, volatility literally has, I mean, like, he takes the trade every day. I mean, if you watch any of these, he's taking it. So, like I said, I mean, as far as I know, it's not something that's illegal, but I don't know. I mean, really, it's just like a 15-tick trade with larger size. You're just taking the opening range there. You can use a stop, yes, and that's what I do. I try to use a stop as well. It is a good way to blow your account. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, if you're gonna take it, you have to play the numbers to take it. Now, I'm only taking it on one account if I take it, and then what I like to do is take my normal setup, and I'll do something very similar to the opening range as far as size and ticks. So I'll take 15 ticks with 4 minis, but using my, just like I took here, using my own setup. So looks like 63 is going to be in play. I mean, look at this. We sat through an hour of just grinding up for us just to take the elevator down at 4. So what's up, Mahals? Volters. Yeah, you can use a stop. And that's the thing, like, that's the most logical thing to do, right? If it's a 15-tick trade, you can just use a 15-tick stop. Because if it doesn't go immediately, do you really want to risk it? It's something to consider. Because like realistically, you want it to be a trade that, you know, as soon as you enter, you know, it fills you for the 15 ticks. So, all right, guys and gals, that's going to be it for me. We got $123 on 3 accounts. We'll take it. Still in drawdown. As you can see, negative 300, negative 591, negative 643. So still in drawdown on these 3 express fundeds, but we'll chip our way at it and get it back to where it needs to be eventually. Pretty sure that 63 low right there is going to be, I just took kind of the low-hanging fruit there just because of the time and all that good stuff. But if you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me, subscribe, and I will be back. I might be back tomorrow morning. If you guys see it scheduled, I'll do it. But otherwise, I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the London and Tuesday for the New York. Appreciate you guys joining me. Have a good day. Stay safe trading. Don't blow your account. And again, don't forget about the Apex one-day pass. It does end tomorrow. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.